Did not think that one through. So, big hammer win right there. This probably isn't the time to tell Dad that we left the concrete out and it was raining. Mouse has got her thermals on, 6 blankets, extra woolly socks.
Yeah, the drive down was really, really unpleasant. There's actually a bear in the area, so he was freaking out all night. It was the worst night of sleep ever.
All right, good morning everybody. It is another beautiful day on the lake. Absolutely stunning. And after the rainstorm we had last night, it is a welcome sight to see the sun. I'm kind of debating not even working today and just chilling out, but we've got to get some trees sorted out. So we're going to head out there. There's a couple of areas where I want to try and clean up some trees. We've got the middle area where we're going to park the trailer, and down the side where we have the fence. So we'll see how far we get. Okay, we're back from lunch after a very productive morning. We've managed to get almost all of the fallen trees along the edge of the property sliced into much more manageable chunks so we can get them out. We've got a lot of the debris all piled up now so that we can throw that into a trailer and take it down to the green dump and get rid of it. And so now we're just working on a little side project where we're going to be putting almost like some sort of dividing barrier between us and the neighboring property, just so that it's obvious where the dividing line is. So we're going to be using a little V-notch type of log with a couple of small logs tied into it, just to create a dividing line. It's not perfect, it's not going to be long term, but it should work. Yeah. I think you got pretty much all the bugs
Just doing
on the way.
windshield. I didn't realise just.
They're everywhere. Okay, so as you know, we got the tent, rooftop tent all set up. It looks great outside. Mouse and I are just trying to settle down now for the night. Mouse has got her thermals on, 6 blankets, extra woolly socks.
It's cold. That's why we abandoned tents years ago.
I know. But so far it's actually pretty warm in here. I'm okay.
Needless to say, I made it.
Yeah.
I mean, I made it here.
Oh yeah.
But, you know.
Yeah. Mouse made it up. Yeah. We'll fill you in later on that. But we have the rooftop open so we can do some, I don't know, maybe fall asleep to the stars.
My eye mask.
With your eye mask on, yeah. I might do that. All right. Okay, we're going to see you tomorrow. Good night. Good morning.
Oh man, it is too early for that. Gizmo, what do you think of the doghouse? Oh, yeah, no.
It was a cold night. And I left the skylight thing open. I think it'd be really cool to look up and see the stars, which we didn't. And I think that also contributed to the coolness in the tent.
No, I think the fact that we're up in the mountains in June when spring is late.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know.
The sleeping bags were warm. My head was really cold. Let's see how we get out of this thing.
No. What are you doing? What can you hear? First morning after the first night in the tent, and I really thought I was really dreading this because I haven't camped in a tent in a very long time, and although we did used to camp for years, I've even camped pregnant. I have no problem with camping in a tent, but the last time we went it was horrendous. I was only there one day while I was waiting for him because Matt had to work and bring the trailer afterwards, and I didn't want to lose the camping spot that we'd booked. So I went with the kids, took the tent. I thought, one night, it'll be fine, one night. It was freezing cold. Our air mattress finally gave out, and I was on gravel by 11 o'clock. And it was our dog's, it was Gizmo's first camping experience too. And he just went nuts all night, whining about all the things he could hear. And there was actually a bear in the area, so he was freaking out all night. It was the worst night I've sleep ever. Kids slept through it. I don't know how they did. So I was really dreading going back into a tent again. I really love, since we upgraded the trailer. But I am really impressed with this overlanding tent, the dog house. It was way more comfortable than I thought it was going to be. And even though it was really cold, we had enough blankets that we were actually, our bodies were pretty warm, it was just our heads were cold. But yeah, it wasn't quite as hellish as I thought it would be. And yeah, I am a bit of a wimp these days because I'm getting old. And of course, the bonus is when you wake up to views like this. So yeah, thumbs up for the doghouse from me.
Slight problem on the drive out in that the wiring harness for the trailer dropped down and was rubbing along the road for a little bit. So we've lost 2 of the wires. So I'm just going to have to splice them back together for now. And then we can fix it properly when we get home. Bit of a field fix.
Yeah, the drive down was really, really unpleasant.
You did not have fun, did you, Mouse?
No. Traffic was bad, it was rainy, people were inconsiderate. I think every learner driver should have time towing as part of their learning experience, so then they can at least understand what it's like for other people who tow. So they can give a bit more consideration to things like braking distances and stuff like that. So yeah, it was a bit stressful. I'm not gonna lie. First time towing.
Yep. 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 Okay, just do brake lights. Okay.
How was that?
Okay, Mum, I need you to stand right out of the way because if this thing snaps. Look at that. Good job. Okay, we're just heading to the dump with the second trailer load of branches and debris. It really hasn't made a dent.
I'm really worried that we've bitten off a lot more than we can chew.
Yeah, well, there's always these baby steps that you get to start with that you know, just little bits that don't look like you made a huge dent. And we're only able to spend kind of a couple of weekends on it at a time.
I think we'll be ready to move in 2035.
But at the same time, you know, if you think about it as a little vacation where we get to come out and just hang out.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of thinking, you know, vacation in the Maldives with spa and... No, it's all good. I'm just having a moment. I'm having a day. Oh, it's raining.
There's one behind you.
Good rustic makeshift fencing. Not gonna last forever, but does the job in the meantime.
All right, so we've just finished another day, another tree. We've got some stuff to the dump, got some little cute fences put up, well, little edge markers really. And
So much to do though.
yeah,
It's pretty much blowing me away as to how much has to be done, and we just it feels like we're doing a ton when we're here, but it barely seems to make a dent.
well, that's a good job. It's a 5-year project, right? So, okay, so we're going to pack up. We're going to head back to the place where we've got the trailer. We're going to get the kayaks out. I'm just going to chill on the lake. I think that's our plan. Yeah. Mouse, rooftop tenting it. Wearing a sweater, inside sleeping bag with 1, 2, 3 blankets.
This is the point I mentioned that I'm also wearing thermals
And
underneath.
thermals, alright.
I don't do camping in the cold.
Actually, last night it wasn't that cold. It was just, except on my head. It was nice and warm in the sleeping bag, but my head was cold.
And
So
it's
I got my
nothing to
hoodie
do
on.
with hair, because my head was cold.
Right.
It's got nothing to do with hair or lack thereof, because I have thick hair.
Alright. One more night.